Hello, Americans and other friends and subscribers around the world. We're back again. We headed up. I actually woke up wide awake at 3 o'clock this morning. Kai! No. 3 o'clock this morning. Well, you see that, Bonner?
Yeah, I did.
And, you know, we're planning on going up to a couple of little mountain towns. There's some yard sales, barn sales and stuff we're going to check out. Well, we didn't even get 2 miles from the homestead, and there was one I didn't even know that was going to be going on. So I just got all this stuff. So I'm going to show it real quick, and then we're going to jump back in the green bean and head up the road and see how far we get this time. First, I got this another old pellet gun. This one, I think that I seen Crossman on it. Yep, an old Crossman pellet gun. So that was a good one. And everything in here I got for 70 bucks. 70 bucks. Smoked it.
You want me to help you lift that out real quick?
Hey, Kai.
He wants to go.
I carried it over there. This was just smoking, and I couldn't believe I got it for what I got it for. Coleman. Look at that old Coleman stove. Old outfitter stove. This is actually a kerosene stove, they said. Which I think it's... I gotta play with it, man, but it is way cool. So that was the first one. Actually, this is the first one I grabbed. First I seen this one. Gotta love these mountain treasures, baby. That one's Coleman, and then this one, what'd you say the name was on this one, Kitty? Look at this, still in the original old wood crate, man. Is that awesome, or what?
Windsor.
And this is an old Windsor. You got the old funnel. And all the knobs turn. One of these we're gonna keep and set up for our outdoor kitchen. But this one being in the original crate, it's just like, wow, that is so... I love it. Barn fresh, baby. Look at that, it's even got barn fresh poo on it. Love it. That was number 2. That was out of the barn. And then these were out of the barn. This, man. Amazing. Little Coleman lantern, man, with the original yellow glass globe.
I don't think that one is dated on the bottom.
Well,
it says right there, sunshine.
Oh, does it say sunshine band? But I didn't see. Oh, it is an old model, man. That one right there, that's probably a $70 or $80 Coleman lantern. That one right there will probably pay for everything that I got after I clean it up and stuff. That was one. This one, I think the last one of these I got 40 bucks for. This one is an old, for the military, U.S. lantern, gasoline. It's Coleman, old military. I'll show you something cool about these old military ones. Oh yeah, it is you can have a compartment for spare mantles and tools right there. See that? All rubber sealed. It's got the original tools in it. I didn't even know they were in there. Look at that. That tool right there I sold for $15 before. Extra mantles. That's the old military one. That one, so I should get 40 or 50 for that one. Scored, man. Dude, I just love it. I love being a junker. That one was totally... we almost went by it because we came out another road. I'm all, hey,
is that a sign?
Miss Kitty didn't have shit to put her glasses on. Well, sure enough. Yeah, so that one, I ain't done yet. Ain't done yet. This is about, I made a big old pile of what I did, and then I negotiated. Got these 2 canvas bags to use for whatever. This brand new, never used Coleman. It's kind of an accessory. You can put a lamp up on top, and you can put hoses off the side. And
so you attach it here to your big tank.
We can run 3 water heaters at one time.
We could.
And then this is up old Lonnie's alley. This, I ended up into this for about 20 bucks. PlayStation 2. It's supposed to work. You're supposed to be able to just take it in here, plug it in. All the power cords, extra whatever the heck that is. I think that's like a vibrator thing that does that. And then 2 original controllers. 2 original controllers there. And then all these games, man. SOCOM, Navy SEAL, SOCOM, Navy SEAL, Medal of Honor, Frontline, Grand Theft Auto is supposed to be a good one with the books. Man, I think we might have, man, like brand new.
Ace Combat.
Oh, Ace Combat Accommodation is what it said. Oh, Gran Turismo, Call of Duty 3, and Soldier of Fortune. All that, 20 bucks. What do you think, Lonnie? Or Mikey. I think I smoked it. Awesome, man. So that was it. That's all. I'm gonna go find me some more junk. I'm gonna come home and play me some video games. I used to have a, back in the day, me and Miss Kitty were gamers, but it was a lot different than the ones nowadays.
Yes, it was. Combat, I think, was my first game.
One was Donkey Kong Country.
Yeah, that was later.
All night and play, and then the kids did get me when I was laid up with gout, one of the worst spells, and Miss Kitty and Kevin ran over and bought me a PlayStation 2, I think, didn't you, or the thin one? Is that what it was?
I thought it was an Xbox.
Was it? It might have been an Xbox. Anyway, they ran over and got me, and I started playing it. It just blew my mind. Then Earl came down, and man, I'm like, you got to check this out, man. Because it just blew my mind that I was playing live with people from all over the world, you know, and you can see the little lights light up. Man, when I showed Earl that, he was just in awe. Couldn't, I mean, that's how I was at first, too.
Yeah.
To be playing with other people, I mean, that's the kind of stuff we dreamed about when we were kids. That's Jetsons crap right there, man. All right. Get that camera, let's get out of here. All right, so this was the quickest, maybe ever, Kitty?
Well, maybe not ever, but
we never got over, I think, over 3 miles. We never got over 3 miles. We left it a little before 8 o'clock and was back at the homestead at, by 9:30. Man, with, where we feel completely good about the stuff we got for the week, because that's what we do when we go out, you know, for our income for working, is to go out and, you know, have some bigger ticket items and some, you know, some smalls and, you know, just kind of a variety of different stuff. And man, we just, it was insane, man. It was truly, especially, we didn't even hit 1 yard sale. We would have had to go up probably about 40 miles. We didn't hit 1 yard sale up there of the ones that we actually had found in the paper or whatever. And found none on the bulletin boards, nothing. All we did was find signs. So that's all it took. So I'm going to go over the rest of the stuff we got today. This is a, I picked this up for myself. It's not for sale. But it was Geronimo. It's an embossed tin sign. He's a Cherokee Indian and a medicine man, and he's one of my, man, I have quite the connection to Geronimo, man. If you read his stuff or know anything about Geronimo. But I love this, man. Turn in your weapons, the government will take care of you. Haha, true that. Anyway, that's for me. Had to show it though. And then, I forgot to pull this out. We actually had this in the box. It's a little dusty in the box. This goes with that PlayStation that we bought, so we actually have the case. I haven't checked the pockets. I know I've seen Lonnie and stuff.
Find memory cards.
Yeah, different. Well, it already had the memory cards in it. So
right.
We're good to go. I'm kind of excited to hook that thing up and
test
play
it.
For a while. It may not be for sale.
Test.
So we got the bag for that, and then I picked up this. It's actually, Miss Kitty found this and surprised me because I love my Smokey the Bear stuff. I don't know how much Smokey the Bear. Oh, Smokey the Bear comic book. Nothing too rare. This is stuff they give out still at the Smokey the Bear color in there.
I think that was smoky.
Ha! My Little Pony. That's check that out. That might be for Haley. And then another little coloring book and an activity book.
Cool.
So those will go on a Smoky Bear roundup later on down the line. I saw a lot of Smoky Bear stuff. That was nothing. Oh, and then we got this nice bread slicer. This one's actually maple handle. Miss Kitty has one that she paid big bucks for back in the day. The amount of quality, it's pinned and bread slicing knife. Beautiful maple.
And if you make homemade bread, it's a must.
Yeah, if you make homemade bread, you've got to have one of the slicers. That makes the perfect slices. So that was a score. That was a score. And then as you can see, I got this. I'm not going to pull it out of the box. This is brand new, never used, with papers, everything. Brand new, in the box, propane Coleman 2-burner stove. And I paid 10 bucks for this. And the funny thing is I've been tearing this place apart when we were on our trip up to see Uncle Earl. That didn't happen. I don't want to pick that up. But I've been looking all over because I have one of these. And it's our camping stove, and so at this point in time, this one will not be for sale because this will be ours.
Until we find
our other one. And then that's the kind of stuff I usually take that out and set it up at flea markets and stuff. So then I picked up this. It's just the case. It's soft case, needs a little cleaning, but the main reason I picked it up is it had the caps for both ends of the, look at this, goes over the whole window. I like that. Binoculars. And then it's got this nice neoprene case. So stuff like that, I picked it up for 25 cents. So I mean, I'll either match it up with a pair of binoculars, but being that it's got Wind River, which I'll look up because I've actually sold cases and stuff before that, actually I have a fly reel case that's for a high dollar reel right now and that I got on for 35 bucks. So I'll look up this Wind River. It doesn't ring any bells with me, but it could be a good brand. That's something Miss Kitty found. I have no clue what it is. It's Pampered Chef though. Kitchen Spritzer Vapor.
Be like for vegetable oil or something.
Oh, is that what it is? A little spritzer thing?
Glass bottle.
Ooh, brand new in the box. Sweet. That was a score. What did you pay for that? 50 cents? $1? Something? Something. Yeah, we obviously paid something.
That one might have been $2. I might have paid $2 for that.
Ooh, you went all out.
Yeah.
And this, man, that's just for me. This is the Idaho Public Television. This one's Outdoor Idaho, The Land. I just picked these up for myself because I'm Idaho Hillbilly, man. I got it. And then an old, this one's cool. This one's actually a Royal Traveler by Samsonite money belt. That's what these should use. I've actually thought about using these before. Old money belt. And then we got a couple books. This one is more for myself, but Bear Tribe Self-Reliance book. This one will be on. This is Big Game Hunter's Guide to Idaho. Wild turkeys, hunting and watching. And then this was kind of for myself, unless it's something amazing. But this has some amazing pictures along the Snake River, which we've spent many a days along the Snake River. I have some awesome, if I didn't have to drive through all the flatlands and heat to get there, take them to the old miners' rock hut and all that down there. That'd be a cool place to do some videos. Then I picked up this box of 78s. I paid 25 cents for this whole box. I can see that there's one chipped right there. But Gene Autry.
We also have.
I have more I haven't put on. I found in that storage unit too.
Yeah.
But these old 78s, man, these are the kind you put on, the old wind-up
crank
record players. They have the electric. A lot of them have the section for that too. But that was Gene Autry, Bing Crosby. Hey, there's some. They no sleeves or nothing, but really overall they look to be in pretty good condition. So we'll see how we do on that. This here, man, I thought this was cool. Miss Kitty had seen it, set it back down. She had no idea, but this is a double fly reel holder.
It's got the sheepskin on the inside.
Yep, sheepskin on the inside, leather on the out. No names or nothing on it. Other than a little tag here that says 404 Dart Manufacturing Company. I might look that up, but man, I've seen some hat that look like half this. That's, you know, when I picked it up, I was just like, sweet. Because if it ain't, it should be. I'm pretty sure that that's for fly reels, fly fishing reels. Something else Miss Kitty found is Bane Tia Scalp Massage Scrub, Sugar and Fig. That's good. I couldn't whip out my phone to do your little barcode.
Good.
Now, this is something that a lot of you probably out there would pass up on. This is the 1950s. We actually had the Cadillac with this fit. But sombrero hubcap. Picked this up for $2 and we'll get anywhere from $50 to $75 for that. It's a nice one. Then we got this little lamp down here. This is for Miss Kitty. I don't even know why it's in down here. And that's about it.
I think that's it.
So now, since we got home at 9:30, we're going to clean up a few things, get a dozen or so items on, and then I think we're going to go play in the mountains. So good Lord, you like that? So good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. And do you notice? This is where I was raking, which people were teasing me. I was raking the same spot. Hey man, I was trying to do it thorough, man. Miss Kitty is a very picky woman.
I thought you were reenacting a county worker.
Oh yeah, exactly. See, I worked for the county, man, so I had to practice. That's how we did it back then. You know, it was that lean, how I lean on them shovels and that. I got that down, man. That was the time I spent at the county. All right, so good Lord willing, the creeks don't rise. We'll be back real soon.